Right, what you saw there is what I proposed to you right in the beginning, that on the one side we have current reality, on the other side we have the vision, and in the middle is all the how. So what happens after today, this is our firm base from current reality. And we, at the end of November, beginning December, the Trust will then go through a process of analysing this out of a strategic perspective to make whatever necessary changes we have to make to our operational plan. So what you've seen today is the current reality, and of course you can participate in current reality by giving us information throughout the year. We need to get that information. If there's anything we can do better, then we'd like to hear that. Remember, our job is the scientific monitoring, and we can't give government or any of the other people any commands to do this or to do that. Right, I have given you that little thing there now. What I wanted to say in conclusion, let me just see if I can get that up. You see that paragraph that's written there. It's in my foreword that you can get when you go onto the website and have a look at this whole State of the Bay report in written form. And I just want to read it to you quickly. The residents living in and around Saldanha Bay and the lagoon are truly blessed to have such a unique ecological wonder on their doorstep. We wake up to this every morning. We can go out there and look at it. And not only us, but the visitors to our region continually confirm this. This is a wonderful place when they come here. And it has taken the natural environment millennia of processes to provide this phenomenon which we can experience and enjoy. But the advent of man and his need to develop, almost at all costs at times, has the potential to destroy this gift which is being given to us in a very short period of time. And that poses the question of how do we balance the need to conserve our natural heritage with the requirements to develop and prosper economically. And that's the question that we're trying to answer as the Water Quality Trust. I want to conclude then by saying a couple of thank yous to you today. First of all, to all the presenters. The presenters done an excellent job of work, so thank you very much for interesting presentations, and I think they all blended and aligned in the end. So thank you to them. I want to ask the trustees to stand up. So they are around, so trustees, if you'll just all stand up. These are the trustees that on a monthly basis get together, and we look at all these inputs that we get, and on a monthly basis, these trustees who represent the community and the various aspects within the bay and the lagoon, and I want to thank them specifically for the hard work that they put in as volunteers. And then, Christo, to you very specifically as our operations manager, really does a wonderful job of work, and I think that we need to have a look at continuity planning so that we can keep up the standard of the trustees. So thank you to the trustees very much. To all the contributors, I read the list out of contributors, and to thank you to them, as has been said repeatedly here, without your contribution we just won't be able to do this. And we're also looking at getting Anglo-American on board, as said just now. So we hope that the contributors will still grow. And thank you very much for the contributions. Then I'd like to say to Cornell de Kock, who sat very quietly in the corner there, we've gone up another level with this system that we've got here for today's presentation. So all the sound, all the videos, Cornell, you were responsible for that. And it's on behalf of the Christian Encounters Ministries. So there's a church, and they use this equipment, and they've assisted us today. So thank you very much to Cornell. And then finally, although I must just say something, I see the St. Helena Bay Water Quality Trust is also here. Don't forget that we have got two bays, and the Saldanha Bay and Langebaan Lagoon is the one quality trust, and I chair that. And then we've got Colin de Kock here. Colin, if you just stand up and wave your hand there. Colin de Kock chairs the St. Helena Bay. They've got very big problems in that area because the fishing industry is very concentrated there. And we work very close together as the two water quality trusts. Then finally, I'd like to say thank you very much to Mykonos, to John Kilroy-Smith, who runs the show here. And you can just see the quality of what happens at this place. There's always innovation, new developments that take place. And our relationship with Mykonos is unbelievable. What they put down for us to drink and eat, everything that they do is just a cooperation that is unbelievable. So to John and his staff, what you won't realize is that it's not only John, but he's got a whole lot of staff. There's Liesel and other people. When you came in this morning, we took the whole planning from the side of you arriving here and the possibility of you having a stacked queue before you got here. So the whole parking had to be planned so that you could get here easily and quickly. And to all those people that were involved, they looked like menial tasks, but if we had to start half an hour late, then it wouldn't have been good. So thank you to Mykonos and all the staff that have been involved there. And then finally, you've seen that this has been recorded. So what happens here after is Dirk, and thank you to Dirk as well. Where is he? Sitting in the corner there. He does our website. So all this information lands up on the website. Okay, and the website is somewhere there. So use the website. It's on your program as well. Use that website to get to all this information. He has to break it up into the various presentations which go onto YouTube, and then Barry's presentation is also broken into sections because it's relatively long. So Dirk, thank you. He'll be doing that. You can go onto the website, and importantly, tell your friends and colleagues that they can also go and experience what you have experienced. And then my last, in conclusion, you'll see that what I've written on the board there is the teamwork that I have within the committee, the teamwork that I have with developers, and the teamwork that we have with industry, all the NGOs, the government people that are here and that support us, Saldanha Bay Municipality, the Western Cape government, also national, our military bases. There are a couple that utilize the lagoon. Thank you to all of them and how we work together there. And then my last slide. I want to say that we must say thumbs up to the Water Quality Trust. I think what happened here today, I don't want to pat my own back, but gives you a very good idea of what the state of the bay is. So thank you very much to the whole Water Quality Trust for what they do. And then talking to you, please, like we've tried to portray what's happening here, be positive. If you take negative things, turn them into positive. So go away here with a positive attitude, taking note of what we presented, but going and talking to people and turning anything that's negative into a positive, which means you have to take responsibility. Now, everybody points fingers at each other. To take responsibility, each individual sitting here in some way has got something to do with this bay and this lagoon. Please take responsibility. Talk to us. Talk to each other. Let's form a team to do that. And then let's make a difference wherever we can, not only on the bay and the lagoon, but in all walks of life. Thank you very much for attending, to all of you today. There are snacks out there. And Dani, I think you're still at the back. There's still 1 or 2 interviews that will happen in the hall here once you people have all vacated. Thank you very, very much for being here. And that then ends our session. And we're at 12:30, and you've got a half an hour to 1. Thank you.